Hands Off Venezuela. Olaguerin is at the opposition Venezuela Live concert on the Colombian side of the bridge.
Today's event was organised by the British billionaire Richard Branson. We spoke to him a few hours ago. He said it had all come together in just 3 weeks, following a phone call he had with the leader of Venezuela's opposition, Juan Guaido. Juan Guaido told him there was an urgent need for humanitarian assistance. He said it couldn't wait, and the concert was organised in record time. He also said he hoped that the Venezuelan troops nearby would hear the music and would accept white roses, which he said would be given to them tomorrow.
Olaguerin. The US singer R. Kelly has been charged with 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse in Illinois. R. Kelly, who denies all the allegations, is expected to appear in court on Saturday. Neda Taufik reports from New York.
3 of the victims were minors at the time of the alleged sexual abuse, which took place between 1998 and 2010. The state attorney, Kim Fox, said the R&B superstar faces a sentence of up to 7 years in prison for each count if he is convicted. The charges were announced days after lawyer Michael Avenatti said he turned over a tape to prosecutors, which allegedly shows R. Kelly involved in sexual acts with a 14-year-old girl. The celebrity has faced allegations that he sexually and mentally abused young, mostly black women for more than 2 decades.
This is the World News from the BBC.
You're listening to the news from the BBC.
This is DZRJ 810 AM, Radio Bandido, broadcasting nationwide on 50,000 watts, streaming worldwide on facebook.com/DZRJ 810 AM.
Raja Broadcasting Network Incorporated, member KBP, kapisanan ng mga broadcasters sa Pilipinas.
We welcome comments from our listeners, whether it be on issues or our programming. Our phone numbers are 897-8374 and 895-4460. You can also email us your suggestions on our programming. DZRJ 810 AM, the voice of the Philippines, heard nationwide and all over the world via the internet streaming, which can be accessed via rjplanet.com. We repeat, our phone numbers are 897-8374 and 895-4460. Thank you for listening. DZRJ 810 AM is committed to bringing you the latest updated news that's important to you throughout the day. The Philippine Star is the trusted source for accurate, in-depth news coverage. DZRJ 810 AM, the voice of the Philippines, is proud to join forces with the Philippine Star, ensuring that you get the most accurate, trustworthy, and timely news that you can use all day long. The voice of the Philippines and the Philippine Star, teaming up to bring the news to you.
The views and comments of the hosts and guests are not necessarily those of the station.
Radio Bandido, 810 AM.
Magandang umaga bayan. This is Good News Pilipinas. DZRJ 810 AM, your host, Francis de Guzman. And I have a very special guest.
Yes.
A very wonderful guest. But before I bring him in, allow me to greet some of our friends and listeners and viewers of Good News Pilipinas, DZRJ 810 AM. Happy birthday. Greetings to Joel Falgi's son, si Gab from Ateneo and UP.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Happy birthday also to Wency Macalanda and Popoy Dionisio of Quiapo, Manila.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Pampanga, and marami pa rito, but I will greet them later on during the break, no? During our station break, because I'm excited to introduce to you my special guest today.
Yes, thank you.
And, his papa and me are first cousins, actually.
Right.
And but he's honoring me. Instead of calling me Tito,
Yeah.
because I'm 68 years old, he calls me Primo.
Okay.
So, without much ado, I'd like to introduce to you, kababayan, no? Francis V. Villegas. He is the president of PDDS City of Manila. Wow. And he also is active in Pederalismo ng Dugong. Dakilang Samahan.
Yes, right.
Wow.
Yes.
Terrific. So, okay. And ang advocacy niya, mga kababayan ko, is stop corruption. Just
Exactly.
like our president. Stop illegal drugs. Okay?
Yes.
Stop criminality. No to terrorism.
Yes, right.
100%. Yes to federalism.
Right.
Wow. Without much ado, I'd like to introduce to you Francis Villegas. Welcome.
Yes, thank you
My
very much.
primo.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
And,
yes, primo.
You know, it is, I'm very thankful that you invited me here.
Uy,
to have a few, so, you know, for the viewers, I'm Francis Villegas. I'm the former chairman of the Barangay 752, Zone 81. I became zone chairman for 10 barangays. And in our organization, in 5th District, I was one of the director of 184 barangay chairmans in the 5th District.
Wow.
So I continue my services. I'm a Rotarian. I'm a one-on-one president.
Yes,
Yes.
primo, congratulations.
I am. And through Rotary,
Yes.
way back 2005, 2006, I was the president, and we were that time 97 president.
Wow.
And out of that, I became one of the most outstanding rookie president kasi newly lang yung
during that
club
period.
namin sa Rotary. And the District 38, and this is composed of the whole Manila, the whole Pasay, the whole Cavite, and up to Mindoro. This is District 38. Yes.
Wow.
And I was the top awardee for president because in the community service, I always support, especially for the poor people in Manila.
Terrific.
So I became
Yeah.
3-term chairman na tuloy-tuloy at landslide parati, no? Because of the services. I was the only chairman that was able to build a school in our barangay, the daycare center. In which,
there is a daycare center.
oh yes,
Wow,
I
terrific,
built
primo.
it up.
Wow.
And
Okay.
2-story health center without using
Without
the
any,
fund of the
funds,
barangay,
right?
our
Terrific,
barangay,
huh?
yes. Through
Wow, that
my
is something,
effort,
folks,
yes.
you're hearing it direct from him. No corruption.
No
Kita
corruption.
nyo,
I don't
ibang
allow
klase
that
talaga ito.
in my barangay.
Okay.
I never use fund from the barangay, and I was able to successfully build this in what we really needed for education and of course for the health, to support the health. No.
Oh, so you were able to balance education and health, which are very basic needs of the
Yes,
people.
that was my
Right.
priority. And it
Terrific,
was very
primo.
successful, and I
Yes.
continue my services as a
Okay.
public servant. And every my school is every year we have 80 students. You can just
Terrific.
imagine. Yeah,
80.
yeah.
Ang laki.
The students are coming from 18 barangays, in
Terrific.
which the poor families.
Sila beneficiary.
Oh yes,
Oo.
yes. And
Okay.
always every year, our barangay daycare center is always the top.
You always hit
Out of 66 barangay daycare center in the whole 5th District. Ako
Wow,
kayong
what a
parating
record.
top. Oh yes, yes.
Congratulations.
Because
huh?
of the services.
Yeah.
First of all, in my barangay, when I sat as a barangay chairman,
Oo.
I prevented the drug activities. I never allowed them. You know, I was a policeman before. And way back 1992, when President Ramos was the president, I was already there.
Active na.
Yes,
Oo.
close in security with the president.
Yeah.
And then when President, our mayor now in Manila, Mayor Erap, I was one of the close in security also. He was there for 2 years and almost 6 months. And when GMA came to be the president of our
Next president,
republic, I was also there. So I went down year 2006, 2007. I was elected as the chairman in our barangay, and that continues. I served 3 terms. And
3 consecutive terms.
Yes,
Wow,
and
terrific. Okay.
11 years in public service.
11.
Yes, and
Straight years.
during my chairmanship
Yeah.
in my barangay, I was awarded twice as the most
Two
in
times awardee.
cleanest barangay by the MMDA. I was one of the finalists. Yeah.
What year was
Yes,
this?
because of the solid waste management.
Solid
That's my
That is your,
expertise. Yes, that's
a
my
very
expertise.
timely issue.
Yes,
In
yes.
fact, in a few minutes, we'll be discussing about that.
All right.
Oh,
Good,
Primo.
good.
That is your expertise.
Good.
Wonderful.
And in my barangay, I don't allow corruption. Never,
Wow,
never in my barangay. So it was a good record for me, and
Very brilliant record
Yes.
for public service. Huh?
and in the church, I was able to help the yung church na yung lupa ay may bigay na sa Catholic Archdiocese kasi
Okay,
nga every
yes.
time we have a mass, we have to pay 500 pesos. I became for 3 years I was the president, and very successful. Those are things na talagang at
These are your heart's advocacies, no?
Yes.
Which you have done.
yes,
Hindi you know what you did, Primo. You walked the talk.
yes,
That's very important.
yes,
in public service, yes.
I was the eldest son of the former vice governor and became the governor of Negros Oriental.
Yes.
Dugong Villegas, he
Yes,
was
my
the
beloved cousin. He's
yes,
really a very
he
tremendous
became
man.
one of the top labor leader in the Philippines.
That's true.
Yes, that's
During
true.
the time of
And
President,
that is where I
Marcos.
was. I grow up with my father na bawal po sa kanya yung merong mga may hirap na naaapi. He never allows that. So,
advocacy rin niya.
Yes, oo. That's why one time there was a mayor na lumapit yung isang tao, medyo gusgusin, medyo mahirap, medyo may edad na, tinalikuran. Sineta ng father ko yan, sabi niya, next time I do not want you to see na ginaganyan ng mga tao. That's another form of corruption. Do not corrupt people. So, napasok na po sa isipan ko yan at magmula noon.
At a young age,
I was
ano,
only
na-
14
nung-
years old that time. And
Wow.
continuous po yan na ang corruption bawal na bawal po sa akin. At ito na nga, dito sa Maynila, nung makita ko nga na naging presidente ako last July, last
Yes.
year,
Yeah.
and nakita ko ang Maynila, pabalik-balik na lang sila ang tumatakbo ng
In and out,
mayor
in and
ng
out.
Manila. Paano ba yan? Yung dating mayor natin, Mayor Lims, Mayor Erap, and the former vice mayor, Isko Moreno, is running for mayor. Wala na bang iba, sabi ko. Kanya nung last year, before October, I suggested, somebody was approaching me to run for mayor, but
Okay.
sabi ko nga, sana pwede akong pero may mag-support sa akin kasi kung ako lang, bawal po sa akin yung namimili ng boto bawal sa akin yun.
So, Primo, we're talking about walk the talk, no?
Yes.
You have done this for several years. How
Yes,
many years
11
were you in
years.
public service?
11 years.
11 straight years in public
Yes.
service.
Oo.
And it's your heartbeat that serving the people of, especially of Manila, the
Yes.
constituency of Manila. What did you see? What were the real problems? You were mentioning earlier about the problems of sanitation,
Yeah.
about the environment,
Yes.
Naging hot issue kasi ito
Oo.
lately because I was looking at several of the reports,
Yeah.
that came in.
Yes.
And they were saying about the problem of the environment in Manila
Yes.
is all about corruption.
Yeah.
And
It's all
that's
about
the reason
corruption.
why, I went over this, itong opinion
Okay.
of my colleague, si Marichu Villanueva of Philippine Star. No?
All right.
In her column, Common Sense, sabi niya, winning the war versus garbage.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Right.
we were talking about Manila Bay, no?
Yes.
And the problems of the city of Manila, which is really getting worse.
Yeah.
You
You
know?
know,
Yes, Primo.
you know, for 11 years in my service, I was
Yes.
not just serving my community, but the whole Manila. Even,
Yes.
in fact, even in part of Tondo, in the Moriones, there's a daycare center na medyo nasira at delikado para sa mga bata kasi marami din estudyante. With True Rotary po, pinaayos
Yes.
namin yun at
Okay.
ngayon usable na. At marami po nakikinabang at alam mo, sa pagdating sa mga parting lugar na kung saan maraming squatter, full support po ako doon.
Oh,
Sa mga
yes.
daycare center, yung health ng tinitingnan ko, pati mga senior citizen,
Oh, yan.
sinusuportahan ko yan. Oh,
I'm
yes.
senior.
Yes, yes.
Oh, Primo,
And in
yes.
regards to the in Manila, sa
Oo.
totoo lang po medyo napag-iwanan at masyado ang Manila, no? And
Nakakalungkot
nagtataka
yan,
naman
eh.
ako.
Oh,
Nakakalungkot
it's really
talaga.
sad.
And when in fact, ang Manila is the primary city of the Philippines, the capital city of the
Yes.
Philippines. And it was called one of the, wherever you go in the world, if you were asked to where from you, it's not the Philippines, it's always Manila. If you mention Manila, that is where they...
Kung sinabi Pilipinas, Manila is the first of all.
Yes.
No? Especially the sunset.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Manila
before,
Bay.
it was,
Oh,
it was
beautiful.
called the Pearl of the Orient.
Right.
But what
right.
happened?
What happened after
Because
all
of
those
the
years?
garbage, too much garbage, walang tambak-tambak ang garbage, hindi malaman kung
Terrible.
paano ma-address yan. So, for me, it was really very simple, actually. I was very lucky. I prayed so hard,
Yes.
no, kay Lord. Patnubayan ako at suportahan ako ng Panginoon. At you know what happened? I was able to meet a group from abroad that they have the most latest technology
Uy,
na pwedeng dalhin
dito
dito.
sa atin.
Yes, it will be
Wow.
8 to 10 months only on the making. Assemble lang nila yan, in which this is a renewable energy.
Uy,
From
that's
the
what we need.
basura, from the
From the garbage.
mag-create ng power at wala pong this is a very environmental friendly. Walang
Wonderful
usok,
news.
walang
That's good news, folks. You're
pollution.
hearing it direct from him.
Yes, I have all the data and I studied that and alam mo porke ko yung solid waste management.
Wow.
Yung RA Republic Act 9003.
Wow,
Ano ko yan talaga? Oo.
Inumpisahan
Inumpisahan ko.
ko.
Inumpisahan ko sa barangay ko at sinare ko sa ibang mga barangay how to do it. No? At nagpapasa ako ng batas sa aming barangay na basura ko, tabi ko, basura ko, ibulsa ko. So, that was talaga sunod naman ang...
That is your advocacy, Primo.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that forthcoming project that you will have, no?
Yes.
As a good citizen of Manila.
Yes.
It's already in the works.
Oo.
This one that you're planning.
Yeah.
With
If I become the mayor of Manila, I will do this. We call it mechanical biological technology system.
Okay.
Na
Mechanical and
kinokompress siya.
biological technology system.
Yes.
Can
And the
you-
beauty is this, you know, if there is a solid toxic waste, you
Okay.
cannot just throw that out, and especially the medical waste, hindi yung basta-basta tinatapon.
Yung health.
Mayroon talagang area na dapat doon mo siya itatapon. Pero where are
That's
they
the problem.
bringing that?
Where?
Oo.
Hmm.
So, marami mga toxic waste na dapat i-address, iayos yan. Because of my new technology, lahat po ito, domestic waste, agricultural waste, industrial waste, medical waste, and the
They're all
toxic waste.
related.
Lahat po, kasama
Oo.
na yan. Pag pinasok yan doon sa machine na yan, At you know, in Manila, we have almost 200,000 metric tons daily. But this machine needs
my goodness.
minimum of 300,000 metric ton para mapailaw ang buong Maynila.
Oh.
Okay?
Yes.
And then with this technology, it will be 12% to 15% ang presyo ng kuryente ay bababa. So this is the time na even foreign funders or
Yes.
foreign they will be going to Manila.
Right.
To,
We can encourage
the
them
investors,
to come in.
yes,
the
they
foreign
will.
investors
Because
finally.
they will be enjoying, and the whole Manila will be enjoying the cheapest electricity
The
rate.
beneficiary is the citizens of
Oh
Manila, the
yes,
city people.
especially the Manileños. So
Right.
in
Wow,
regards
ganda ng
to,
plano.
you know, sad to say, I'm until now, because I'm the chairman of the advisory of the Manila Police District.
Oh,
Okay?
yes.
So in every community, in-address ko,
Oo.
yung criminality talaga hanggat maaari, maalisin natin yung mga
minimize
drug activities, because in my barangay for more than 11 years, I never allowed that. I never allowed that. So with the support of our peace and order, especially the police, they are always with me, and every time. That's why in Malate at Ermita, kasi nakita ko tourist belt area, maraming hold up dyan.
Naku.
Maraming pickpocketer dyan, maraming salisigang. So, but what happened? It's in the record.
Yes.
That unti-unti ko natanggal yan. So, ang criminality, medyo bumaba ang rate ng criminality in Malate and Ermita with my supervision. So, lahat ito nakikita ko eh. And this is where, sa totoo lang, I'm addressing the tourist belt area. But how about the other places in the whole Manila area?
That's very true. Huh?
Once I'll become the kayang-kaya kong i-address ang peace and order.
Number one yan eh.
Number one yan. At ang basura, solve na tayo sa basura. At yung kahirapan ng mga mahihirap. Yun ang dapat natin bigyan ng attention. Yes. And this is the time. This is the time, Primo, na I will really support. And it's very easy naman eh. Kayang-kaya natin mabigyan ng... Bakit ang criminality? Bakit ang drugs activities hanggang ngayon nandiyan pa rin? Kasi nga, ang mga mahihirap walang makain, kapit patalim sila, na kung saan alam nila, left and right ang tumba ng mga pusher, ng mga shabu. Pero walang kahinto-hinto dahil sa there's no way. Kung minsan, dyan na lang nila, kapit patalim na sila, magbenta lang ng drugs para lang mapakain ang pamilya. Survival. So, that's the problem. But once na bigyan mo ng attention itong mga mahihirap na ito, bigyan mo sila ng magandang pamamahay, hindi nakatira sa mga siyante na plastic lang na kung umulan, mabasa sila. They do not have sanitary doon. Walang comfort room. Tatapon lang yung waste nila sa dagat. So, apektado po ang dagat natin. Okay.
Yes.
So, in regards to the pollution in Manila, in fact, right now, ako kasi ang isa sa mga consultant ng mga Koreans. Sa Korean Embassy mismo, ha? Kaya karamihan sa mga Koreans, yes, thank you very much. Karamihan sa mga Koreans, may mga establishment like the restaurants. Alam mo, ngayon, binabanatan na sila ng LLDA. Actually, it wasn't their fault. They rented the place, but they did not know that yung sewerage system ay hindi nakakonect sa Maynila sewerage So, marami ang inisyohan ngayon ng foreclosure order. Kawawa naman itong mga investor na ito. Kagaya nung sinabi ng isang investor, Francis, hindi tatagal, aalis kami dito sa Manila dahil sa ganon ang sistema natin. Sa Quezon City, wala kami problema kung doon kami ng businesses namin. In Manila, kung hindi ma-address ng namumuno ang Manila, ang government ng Manila, ay wala talagang mangyayari sa Manila. So this is the time, yes. That's why ako, sinusuportahan ko, kung paano i-process yung papeles para magkaroon lang ng connection sa sewerage ng Maynila
Yes, yes.
na nandoon yung naman nila water treatment
Right. Okay.
na hindi papasok may tatapon sa ating Manila Bay, no? Na kung saan malinis ang at right now, in fact, I was visiting Manila Zoo.
Uy, isa pa rin
they
yun.
are all of the MMDA now. They are concentrating Manila Zoo, yung stereo.
Yung paano
Yes.
malapit
Inayos
sa
nila
hospital
lahat ng
para
heavy equipment nandoon. At magsusuporta ako ng mga pagkain para sa mga workers ng MMDA
manggagawa.
para masaayos
Laborers.
yung area na yan.
Yes.
Yan ay isa sa mga estero na nagtatapon sa Rojas Boulevard sa
Terrible.
Bay
Bay-
water
yeah.
na nagkaroon ng pollution.
Raymond, while you were saying this,
Yes.
timely rin itong news dito ng Philippine Star, no?
Alright.
Which are our partners sa DCRJ. Septic tanks, sewage plants, for Manila Bay slums, no?
Oo, yes.
Ito yung while the government is planning the relocation of informal settlers from Manila Bay, the Department of Environment and Natural Resources said they plan to provide the informal settlers temporary sanitation facilities.
Yes,
no?
yes.
As part of the Phase 1 of the Manila Bay Rehab Program, Secretary Roy Simato,
Yes.
said that DNR will enforce, they will enforce a sanitation system.
Yes.
Oh,
Good. That's
apart
good.
from engaging in the cleanup of designated waterways, reducing discharges from houses and establishments, and repairing leaks in the sewer lines.
Yes.
Okay, Fox, very important ho itong ating tinatakil ngayon, but we'll be back after our station break, DCRJ 8:10 a.m.
You're listening to DZRJ 810 AM. We'll be right back after these reminders. Improve your health and wellness with this tip from Dr. Rico Abelia, a specialist in integrative medicine. Here's a health tip on DZRJ 810 AM.
Hi, Doc Rico here. Are you familiar with what we call blood pH? In simple terms, this refers to the alkalinity or acidity of our blood, or a reflection of the concentration of acid in our bloodstream. Ang healthy pH ng ating dugo ay nasa 7.4. When your pH is in this range, all your organs and systems work efficiently. This means there's balance. Napaka-importante nito, lalo na sa mga diabetic. Kasi kung diabetic kayo, acidic ang dugo nyo. Once your blood pH drops, it means you are accumulating acids in your bloodstream. And I don't mean gastric acid. This is blood acid we're talking about. Acids in your bloodstream cause inflammation. Your organs, especially your heart and pancreas, cannot function at full power. You start to feel pain in your muscles and joints because your body takes calcium from your bones and dumps it in your bloodstream in an attempt to neutralize the acid. An acidic environment invites all kinds of diseases, including tumors and cancer. The only time that we are supposed to be acidic is upon death. Our bodies become acidic so we can decompose as nature intended. Your entire state of health depends on you having and maintaining a healthy blood pH level. It is your kidney's job to regulate your acid-base balance, so you better take care of them. They are not as resilient as your liver. Remember, too much acid and you literally decompose. So how do we prevent acid buildup in our bodies? Stay tuned. We'll talk about that next time. Until then, stay safe, everyone. For questions and comments, email me at www.dr.ricoabelia@gmail.com.
Dr. Rico Abelia, a specialist in integrative medicine with a health and wellness tip. A public service reminder on DZRJ 810 AM, Radio Bandido.
Hello everyone, sa lahat po ng mga nakikinig dito sa programa ng Power to Unite with Elvira sa DZRJ 810 AM Radio Bandido, we wish to remind you, meron na po tayong bagong time slot. It's from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. every Saturday. So sana tuloy-tuloy po ang pagsusubaybay sa amin. Hanggang sa muli dito po sa Power to Unite with Elvira. Please always remember to invoke the power of the Holy Spirit, and looking forward to hear from you all.
Radio Bandido, 8:10 a.m.
Yes, folks, we're back. Good News Filipinas, DCRJ 10 a.m. This is Francis Legusuman, your host, and my special guest.
Yes.
I rejoice every time I see him because we have known each other. Our family has been very solid together.
Yes, thank you.
His dad, Primo Doding, has encouraged me on the leadership potentials,
Yeah.
It's tremendous. And he was able to impart that to his son. And now it's his son's turn to turn Manila back to its old glory.
Yes.
So, Primo, we were talking about General Samato, si Secretary Roy, no?
Yes, DNR.
Ang ganda ng kanyang and then Undersecretary Benny Antiporda, kilala mo ba?
Antiporda, yes.
Oo, si Benny said that considering building communal septic tanks and temporary sewage treatment plants for the for the informal settlers, no? Figures provided by DENR show that almost 233,000, ang laki, informal settler families reside along the waterways leading to the bay and directly discharge waste into the water.
Yes.
So, timing yung
Totoo yan,
yung
totoo yan.
project, Primo.
Opo.
We're excited.
Yes, yes, yes.
And hope that this one materializes, no?
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you
Primo,
so much.
we will support you there.
So,
Primo, media will be
in
with
regards to that news from Secretary Semato,
Yes,
I'm just wondering how they can address actually because in Baseco alone,
Baseco,
that's more than
yes,
60, almost 70,000 families.
Wow, laki, 70,000.
Yes,
Okay.
in Baseco alone,
Baseco alone.
And some of them has the septic tank, but the problem, yung karamihan po sa kanila, 70%, wala pong mga toilet yan.
Ay, grabe.
At puro tinatapon lang sa dagat. At yung parola and up to doon sa iba, sa kabila pang marami po yan.
Grabe.
At yung mga illegal settler, yan ang problema. Saan mo ilalagay yan? Saan mo dadalhin yan? For me, if I will become the mayor in Manila,
Yes,
opo, hindi ko kailangan dalhin sila sa ibang lugar. Doon mismo, magkaroon lang ng housing for the illegal settler, bigyan natin ng mga housing. At itong factory ng basura, nangangako sila, they are going to build for free.
Uy, terrific.
For free for me, ha?
Libre.
Yes,
Did you hear
yes,
that?
that's
Free.
it. At kung
Very
saan lugar
rare
dyan
yan.
sa Baseco o saan
Yes.
lugar ng actually ang parola, inaalis na nga rin yung mga tao nakatira dyan. Kagabi hanggang 2:30 ako,
Uy,
gising
hanggang
ako,
umaga.
minomonitor ako kasi napakalaking fire. Sunog sa at marami ako mga kaibigan, mga leader na kung saan dapat suportahan natin. I call up my friend, sa mga connect ko sa mga fire station, fire trucks,
Yes.
gaya na Chairman Amo Chan from the Ermita and Malate Fire Station, nag-dispatch kaagad siya ng 4 na truck. At yung kay Chairman Papa, dispatch kaagad yung fire trucks nila na kung saan nakatulong, malaking tulong talaga. Dahil ang unang dumating doon, mga Chinese Brigade lang.
Oh, kita mo yan.
At nung tumawag ako,
Mm.
talagang at nagkasabay pa yung sunog sa customs. Kaya,
Ay, sabay yun.
oo, nagkasabay.
Magkaano lang yun?
After customs, ilang
Oo.
yung ng parola. So, back to naman, sanitation talaga.
Yes,
napakahirap, ha?
Oo.
Napakabigat itong
Grabe yan. Ay, naku.
itong mga septic tank, ito yung nakakapulyot talaga ng
Yan
na
yung
wala sa
nakakabigay ng-
lugar at yung waste nga nila tinatapon lang. With this technology that I am bringing in, no?
Yes, Primo, that's
You know,
very
actually,
important.
we need a minimum kasi ng 300,000 metric tons daily.
Daily, ha?
So, we were thinking of itong Pasig River,
Yes.
i-siphon itong mga basura sa ilalim, pati mga burak, isa-siphon yan at may dryer at yun, isa sa ipapasok din doon sa machine na yon na kung saan makakatulong para makapag-produce ng electricity. na malaking na mapailaw natin ang buong Maynila. So
And the
with this,
saving, no?
itong mga na ito kailangan maging tulong-tulong. Ako
Yes,
mismo tutulong dito. Itong pollution na nangyayari ngayon na hindi natin na isaayos kaagad.
Oo,
Nung araw pa dapat yan.
Problems need
Oo,
solutions,
nung araw pa dapat
active
yan.
solutions.
Yes, and we should be concerned about that kasi talagang walang investor nga papasok dito
Ay,
sa
naku,
Manila.
mamaya matakot pa.
But this time with me,
Yes.
ayusin ko lahat. Tourism, ayusin ko.
Step by step.
Attract
ano?
all the foreign investor and they are willing to support
come
me.
in.
Japan is willing to support me.
That's good news, folks.
Last December, I was in Japan. I was talking with the first cousin of our Prime Minister Abe of Japan.
Wow.
Now
okay.
they are going to support me. If I become the mayor of Manila, they will be the one to whatever we need for Manila.
Okay.
Apo,
wonderful.
support sila.
Si
Yes.
Francis Villegas po, folks, ang hindi nyo alam dito he's the action man.
Thank you so
I've
much.
seen him grow up
Yes.
with his dad and he was always with his papa.
Yes, right.
And look at, nasa Proverbs po yan, nasa Bible, train up a child the way you should go and he will not depart from it.
Yes.
And he learned a lot from his dad, my primo Doding, who also taught me a lot about leadership.
Yes.
And he passed it on. The baton is
Right.
now with him.
Right.
Primo. So
Thank
I'm
you.
excited. All of us
Yes.
are for Manila, the rebuilding of Manila.
Yes.
The bringing back of the old glory
Yes.
of what Manila was,
Oo.
during our youth, during our childhood,
Opo.
Ang ganda po ng Maynila noon. Kasi kami po, the Villegas, Balmori, Gonzales, and the
Yes.
Guzman families grew up in Ermita and
Exactly.
Malate. And we have seen po the changes there.
Yeah.
The progress and as well as the degradation.
Yes.
Kaya kami po, ang heart namin po nitong aking, he's really my nephew.
Yes,
But
exactly.
he's honoring me
Totoo.
like
Kasi
a
first cousin mo ang father mo eh.
So,
Oo.
wow, grabe ang kanyang action plan,
Yes. Yes.
Let's pray for him, folks, because hindi biro po ang labanan.
Yes, totoo.
Sabi nga
yan.
ni General Semato, the Battle of Manila Bay.
Yes. Yes.
Hindi lang po Battle of Manila Bay, Battle of the City of Manila yan.
Opo.
Di ba? And, foreign investors looking into the city of Manila, which is the capital of the Philippines,
Yes.
they are willing to invest.
Oo.
Makita lang nila na may pag-asa.
Exactly.
Diba? Let's give hope to our people.
Oo.
To our citizens, to our city folks,
Opo.
And finally, we have a young leader like this man. Not
Thank you,
because
thank you.
he's related to me.
Oh, yes.
Nothing to do with family relation.
Yes.
I admire him for what he has done.
Oo.
It's his action,
Yes.
Being how many 11 years in public service, hindi biro
Yes.
po yan.
Oo.
Consistent siya, and then his advocacy of action, he walked the talk.
Yeah.
And that's very important in leadership. Now
Yes.
we're entering into the second month of the national elections,
Yes.
folks. And by the March 30, the local elections will be formally given to the
Yes.
people.
Yes.
So never think about kung ano ang mabibigay nila in financial. No, look at what they can give in service.
Yes.
Because service comes from the heart. folks.
Exactly.
Serving the people comes first from the heart. Katulad ng mga kaibigan ko na sa May Pag-asa movement, no?
Yes.
Kilala mo yan sila, no?
Mm.
Sila Colonel Mangkao.
Yes,
Si
I know
Cesar,
him.
mabuhay
Cesar
po kayo,
Macau.
sir.
Opo.
And Brother James Layo.
Yes, my friend. Oo.
Oo, and Brother Cleo. Silent, mga unsung heroes yan.
Yes.
Katulad ni Francis Villegas, Ngayon ko lang naririnig sa kanya, yet we have been together,
Oo.
ang family namin. Hindi, tahimik lang siya when he was doing his good works,
Yes, yes.
Hindi niya ini-ere yan. Hindi niya mini-media.
Yes.
But because the people themselves, see what he has done, they're the beneficiaries of what work he has done.
Yes,
For 11
exactly.
years, in public service in Manila.
By the way,
Yes.
I was born in Manila.
Oh,
Same,
pareho
Ermita.
tayo.
Oo.
Tayo mo.
In front of church ng
Ermita
Nuestra
Church.
Señora de Guia.
Oo.
No? Diyan ako lumaki, dito ako pinanganak. Although we are from Negros Oriental. And my
Yes.
mother is from Davao. When my
Presidente, province
we
of
were
the
both
President.
in the one school, Malate Catholic School. Remember? Elementary
that's
and
where
high
I
school.
graduated, Primo.
Yes.
Oo.
And during my college days, I was already with my mother in Davao.
Yes.
Doon ako sa University of Mindanao.
Uy, wow.
Doon ako nagkaroon ng asawa.
Oo.
At nagkaroon ako ng bahay sa Davao, sa Guadalupe Village, na isa sa mga magandang village sa Davao. At yung mga anak ko rin, doon din tira. So, yes. So,
Okay.
bumalik uli ako dito sa Manila, and then yun, magserbisyo para sa Manila.
Yung heartbeat mo na doon.
Oh, yes, of course. Alam
Hindi
mo,
mo nakalimutan. That is something. Ay,
yes.
nako.
If you are tasked to anything, ako ganun
Yes,
po ako,
primo.
na naging policeman ako, pinag-igihan ko maging policeman na hindi nagkokorap, hindi na iningatan ko yung pangalan kong Villegas kasi pamangkin po ako nung dating Mayor Villegas.
That's very true.
Second degree cousin ni Daddy yon.
Right.
At the wife is from Iloilo also, Lydia Villegas. So the children is very close to me, from the eldest, si Baby Villegas.
Greet them, Primo.
Yes,
Our
of
live.
course.
They're watching us and,
yeah.
and listening
kay
to
Baby
us.
at kay Tony na nasa California, professor na California, yes. And the youngest sister is one of the head of the, he was a lawyer of the chief county. No? So,
yes, Primo.
only Baby is here.
Baby is here in Manila. Okay.
Yes, we are always together.
Yes.
So,
I'm
para sa-
excited about your program, Primo.
Yes.
Can you further discuss this one with us?
Yes,
Yung project mo, Primo?
sure. Oo.
Para ma-encourage yung ating mga Manileños na nakikinig, like si Edith Albiso, chairwoman, ang pinapanood ka.
Thank you, Chairman. Alam
Alam mo
mo,
naman ito, ano? Live tayo kasi, ano?
yes,
Primo.
yes.
So, also, people from even Chito, Bishop Chito Aquino of London is watching you,
thank you so
and
much.
listening to you.
Yes.
And may simbahan po sila sa Manila. And when they hear this good news from you, they will support your programs of good news for them, no? And the people. And also Sister Gina Osmeña of Cebu. And Brother Albert Tamlinco of Manila.
All right.
Pinapanood ka niya ng mga tao niya, nakikinig sa'yo. Sila Brother Alex, Ed, Andy, Epoy, Eric, Jess, Ding of the Christian Men's Ministry.
Oh, yes,
see, Primo, you-
and the Christian pastors is going. They are willing to support me. All of
Kita
them.
mo yan.
All the
Sila
Christian
Pastor
churches.
Larry Poral ng Marikina, no? They're all watching you, Primo.
Opo.
They're excited because they want to know what will happen
Yes.
to Manila. And Micah and JR Fiher and Remy Fiher also of Santa Mesa, Manila. Kita mo, ang daming mga
Thank you so much
we
po
are
sa
being,
inyo. At,
supported by listeners and viewers of
Thank
Good
you.
News Pilipinas.
thank you.
Oo. So, Primo, can you tell us more about
Yes,
the good
okay.
news? Oo.
In regards to the problem of Manila and garbage,
Yes.
I was able to tap this big company to connect one of the world's best technology to solve the problem of the solid waste management.
Okay.
And we will not use any landfill anymore. Hindi na kailangan.
Wala na. Oo.
Wala tayong landfill talaga ngayon. Magiging zero garbage
Wonderful
in
news.
Manila. Accordingly, there's a need for optimized system for the special handling of waste mixture, and this is not. This is a very special. This makes our technology unique and different. A mechanical, biological waste treatment technology. Gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, yung domestic waste, agricultural waste, industrial waste, medical waste, toxic waste, pwede natin ipasok
they're
doon
all
na hindi delikado.
related to one another.
We are proud to present a solution that the world is waiting for. A mechanical, biological technology system has been invented and deployed to turn domestic waste, or better yet, all waste into renewable energy.
Uy,
So
renewable energy.
ito na pong it will provide electricity from the garbage. So alam nyo, ako lang yung I am really very blessed talaga. Blessed talaga ako, kung talagang magdadasal ka lang talaga sasagutin ka. Primo, in our country, ilang milyon tayo nandito. We are almost 120 million Filipinos. So I was the only Filipino na was able to transfer the technology of the alkaline water in the Philippines. Ako po yun. Opo, the only Filipino na nakapag... ako yung the first.
The very first. What year was
water.
this, Primo?
Way back 1989 pa ito. I studied that in Japan. That's why I'm very fluent sa Japanese. Yes. So, kinontinue ko itong pagsiservisyo kasi ang alkaline water, marami po ako natulungan ng mga cancer patient, na-prolong ko ang buhay nila, maraming nagamot akong may mga cancer patient at yung may mga arthritis, diabetes.
Kita mo.
I have my big factory in Laguna. I spent already 77 million in Laguna. Hindi pa natatapos. But I have the refilling station na makakaserve sa community like other barangays. Pag narinig ko na mayroong barangay na tinamaan ng mga dengue, right away, binibigyan ko kaagad kasi ang platelets ng tao o bata, bumababa hanggang 60 lang platelets. Pero once na makainom sila ng 2 o 3 baso lang ng high pH alkaline water, tataas uli ang platelets. Kaya karamihan sa mga bata na na-hospital at dinala doon sa mga public hospitals like Hospital ng Manila, na kung saan si Mayor Villegas ang nagawa niyan. ELM, yes. Kaya i-continue ko ang support, health at saka education dito.
Two basic, very, very important for life.
Yes, marami po tayo natulungan. Terrific. So, kinontinue ko itong community service talaga at hanggat nabubuhay tayo dito sa mundo ito, lahat ng magagandang. Yes, may pag-asa.
There is hope, a blessed hope, right? Also, Primo, we are being watched. I'm greeting a lot of people watching us now.
Thank you so much.
Your good news, si Maris Yamat, no? Si Bibsi Correa, and her husband, no?
Yes.
Also, my son Richie, and his wife Janet sa Florida, USA, live. They're watching us. Okay, so ang ganda nito talaga, Good News Pilipinas, no? Being watched and listen to nationwide and worldwide,
Yes.
And also to Teo and Kay, and Salem Francisco Malabon.
Okay.
Baligbayan to.
Baligbayan.
So, ang dami po. And the good news that Francis V. Villegas is telling you, folks, not because he's related to me.
Yes. So, may address natin itong problema natin sa waste.
Young septic tanks, sewage plants,
Yeah. At,
someday they will be an old, history na lang
I'm very happy na ang national natin talagang full support na for Manila, no?
Right.
For the too much pollution. And one of the problem also, na-address ko na yung tungkol sa mga mahihirap. Marami tayong, lahat sila bibigyan natin ng trabaho yan. Kung paano, sabi nga nung iba, imposible naman yung gagawin mo, Francis. How can you help the, walang mga trabaho? Madali lang po yan. At dito, marami, tuloy-tuloy ang mga construction inside Manila. Huwag lang natin i-allow. Yung lehitimong taga Maynila lang ang pwedeng dapat magtrabaho dyan. Hindi yung mag-import ng mga workers sa iba-ibang probinsya. Hindi po dapat yan eh. So, lahat po magkakaroon magtrabaho, no? karamihan nga sa iba dyan, pinipake nila yung addresses. So this time, I'm from the barangay. Alam ko ang problema ng barangay. So suportahan ko lahat ng barangays. In every barangay, 896 barangay in the whole Manila. So suportahan ko yan. At bawat barangay, bawat chairman, kukunin ko ang lahat ng data ng sino mang mga professional dyan, skilled or unskilled workers, pwede natin na kung saan, kung sino mga mason, carpenter, helper, o welders na nakatira dyan sa barangay mo. I-data ko lahat yan in every barangay. So, ma-identify ko kung sino yung walang mga trabaho na mga skilled workers. So, we can deploy them anytime.
That's wonderful news. That's good news, folks. You're hearing it directly from Francis Villegas.
Yes, and Japan now is needing more than 4,000 workers. Yeah, they can stay for 5 years. They can invite even the family to stay there, but up to 5 years lang. So maraming opportunity ngayon. I have all the connect. Yes, I have all the connect. Even in Korea, other places, in Malaysia, yes. So, alam nyo, itong nalalaman ko, dapat at alam mo, ang problema natin sa Divisoria, yung traffic, yung vendor, sobra-sobra kasi nga, wala sa lugar. Actually, sabi nga ng iba sa akin, Francis, Mayor, ito kasi nagtitinda ng mga sidewalk vendor na ito, hindi naman taga Manila. Ito, ang taga ibang probinsya ito, from Pangasinan, Bulacan, Ilocos. Dapat paalisin niyang kakuno. Kailangan natin yan sila. Alam mo kung bakit? Yung mga product na nagagaling sa ibang probinsya, nabibenta nila ng mura na everybody can afford. The cheapest price of the vegetable, fruits, and all of these things. So, alam mo, ayusin lang natin ang pwesto nila at wag natin i-allow, alam mo, too much corruption. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, it's very hurting. Na ultimo yung kalye, nandoon na sila. Akupado na nila na wala na nakakadaan ng sasakyan. And then yung mga estero sa Divisoria, sa Chinatown, grabe. Every time we pass by there, hindi mo masikmura yung amoy kasi ngayon basura doon kung paano, no? They are throwing garbage in the estero.
Left and right. Yes.
So this time we will not allow that. Ayusin natin yan. In fact, I have all the plans already. Bakit walang parkingan nasa kalye, nakaparking ang mga tao? When in fact, we can put up parking spaces. Diyan lang sa estero, sa ibabaw na, lagyan natin ng mga parking spaces na kung saan hindi magpa-parking sa kalye natin.
Tama.
Para
I agree with you, bring 100%.
Ayusin ko yung traffic problem natin sa Manila. Alam mo, since si Chairman Fernando pa ng MMDA, just imagine, way back ilang years ago, I was with him, I supported him. At pagdating sa traffic, medyo expertise tayo dyan. So, yes. So, lahat ito, may ayos natin, pagandahin natin Manila. Kung ang barangay ko, pag pumasyal kayo, dyan sa Estrada, Alejo Aquino, F. Torres, tingnan nyo, pag nakita nyo na ang kalye ay pinturado ng kulay blue, no? Na walang garbage, hindi allowed ang mga taong mag-display ng mga garbage na sa labas ng bahay unless nandyan na yung truck. So, pwede kong ipagaya din sa ibang mga barangayan. Lahat ng barangay, pinturado, ayusin yung workplace, hindi maglalakad ang mga tao sa kalye kung hindi doon mismo sa sidewalk na dadaan para ang congestion ng yung mga
very
traffic.
Orderly, no?
Yes, at
Good,
kailangan
beautiful.
natin ng disiplina.
Yes,
of course.
I agree.
So, magiging maganda ang Manila. I want to make Manila one of the tourist destination in the whole Asia.
Tremendous,
Not only in the Philippines. So, by this, I have, alam mo, nakakahon na yung programa ko eh. Nakakahon na. Ready anytime na pwede kong i-support for Manila.
Primo, since we're about to end in about 5 minutes,
All right.
In a brief summary, what encouragement can you give our people in the city of Manila? and what can they look forward to the progress that programs like what you're offering them
Yes.
in the future.
Yes.
If God willing, you're in already as the next leader.
Oh, thank you
as
so
the leader
much.
of the city that the city needs so much.
Yes.
You know, the people finally.
Okay.
After so many years.
Yes.
What can you say as a encouragement to them?
Yes, okay. In regards to sa mga mahihirap natin, 80% of the population in Manila, mga mahihirap, no? I-address natin maigi ito, ayusin natin. Hindi na kailangan dalhin sa ibang lugar ang mga illegal settler dito at ayusin natin, i-provide natin yung mga housing support para sa kanila na para ang sanitation nandoon, just like in Baseco, paano mo may address, paano mo may talaga too much. So pag ako na po ang narinig nyo naman siguro ang naibanggit ko na, I'm ready po at nakikiusap po ako sa mga listener at viewer ng ating station na ito na
DZRJ
please
810 AM.
yes support me. Tayo po lahat ay magdasal. Hingin natin sa ating Panginoon na ako po ay maging leader ninyo sa Manila at ipapakita ko sa inyo kung paano tayo maging diretso. No corruption. The best way na makita nila kung ang income ng Manila ay nadoon, ipakita natin sa kanila lahat na hindi tayo pwedeng mangurap at lahat tayo ay magsuporta. Tuloy-tuloy ang pagsusuporta natin para sa igaganda ng Manileño, the city.
$196 barangays.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Buhay kayo.
So,
sabi nga ni General Semato, no, nung kapihan sa Manila Bay, no?
Opo.
Sabi niya, we have to do what we have to do.
Yes, yes.
That's Francis Villegas,
Oo.
folks. And before we end, I would like to say the good news from Cebu City, from the University of Cebu, who supports the Habitat Project. Sabi, part of our vision is to give hope and transform our lives of communities.
Yeah.
The University of Cebu Chancellor Candice Cotianoy, sabi niya, we look forward to working with, or it's just looking forward to working with groups like yours, no?
Oh,
Remo,
thank you so
yung
much.
mga,
Thank you so much. Yes.
environmental advocates, you know,
Yes.
like Habitat Pilipinas, no?
Yes.
To make things into a reality.
Opo. Opo.
This is, I'm reading directly from Cebu City, folks.
Oh, very
so,
good.
magandang balita po
Marami
ito.
na rin silang mga habitat houses in Baseco.
Baseco.
Dahil continuous ang
meron
support
na.
ko dyan.
Oo.
Oo. Pero pinaka-importante yung building na po ang gawin natin.
Ang building.
Yes.
Oo.
Oo.
The people from Baseco, Tondo.
8-story, 10-story building na kung saan i-accommodate natin itong ano. Hindi na kailangan i-relocate itong malalayo itong mga mahirap
There is
na
no
ano.
need for
Dito
that.
na po sila naghanap buhay at
Right.
suportahan na lang natin ang kahirapan nila.
Yes.
So nakikiusap po ako na lahat po kayo ay dapat magdasal at
Yes.
magsuporta sa akin po para may saayos natin ang Manila, balik uli ang Pearl of the Orient.
Pearl of the Orient. Well, the Good News Pilipinas, folks,
Yes.
always ends with the good news from the Bible.
Yes.
I'm reading from the book of Isaiah, Isaiah 43 and verse 19.
Okay.
The Word of God says, no, behold,
Yes.
I will make a new thing.
Okay.
Okay? Now it shall spring forth. Shall you not know it?
Mhm.
I will even make a road in the wilderness.
Wow. Yes, I know.
God be the glory.
This is,
Mabuhay kayo.
yes.
Mabuhay ang Pilipinas. Mabuhay ang
Thank you
ating
so
mga
much.
kababayan, unsung
Opo.
heroes, ang OFWs natin.
Yes.
Mabuhay po kayong lahat. And long live the nation
Yes.
and the city
yes.
of Manila.
In God we trust.
Yes.
Thank
Amen.
You so much. Amen.
God bless you.
Thank you so much, Primo.
Cousin. Thank you.
Salamat po.
Radio Bandido, 8:10 a.m.
The views and comments of the hosts and guests are not necessarily those of the station.